Hi guys, it's Kobe coming to you with episode 5, and today's topic is going to be about difficult decisions. And I felt that this was necessary because it's kind of a commentary to much of the difficult decisions I've had to make over the past year. So let's get into it. We, as individuals, make the same decisions with ease all of the time. And we're kind of bamboozled as to why we keep getting the same result, or not getting the result that we desire. And that's the definition of insanity. You cannot be going through a revolving door of chaos, dysfunction, and expect that you're going to come out on the other side with the prize. It's simply just not how that works. And once you become intentional with your decisions, things begin to open up. And you might ask, how do you become intentional with your decisions? First, you have to ask yourself, what results have been given to you that you are displeased with, not happy with, and think about the actions that led to those results. It's very, very important, because you can't become intentional unless you become aware of your behavior. So once you become more or less aware, you say, okay, I don't like that. I'd like to do away with it. What is it that I would like? And then once you become aware of what it is that you would like, you have to be honest with yourself and say, what is it going to take to get that or get there? Whether it be an internal or an external situation. Because, it's not always about the internal win. Sometimes we are desiring things with this external world, whether it be that job, that man, that car, that house, that apartment. Or if it's internal, I like to be more secure with myself. I'd like to be a bit more confident. I'd like to be a bit more knowledgeable. I'd like to be able to regulate my emotions more. And obviously the route to those specific objectives, is a bit more nuanced. But I just want to give an overall video about how to make the difficult decisions that are going to pay off in the long run. So once you realize what you would like, you have to ask yourself, what is necessary to get there? And what's necessary is to stop all the other bullshit you've been doing that has been preventing you from letting yourself shine through or obtaining whatever goal it is that you have in mind. And I thought it'd be a great idea to do the video here at the river today, or the state park. I know I'm not sitting by the river, because I think nature tells us everything that we need to know. Everything that we need to know when it comes to decision making. When you look at nature, it has cycles. The nature of life is cyclical. You're born, you live, you die. Creation, preservation, destruction. evaporation, condensation, precipitation, right? So all of these cycles are intended to make this play of life work perfectly. And catch that word, intended. Okay? Nature intends to do this so that everything works in a symbiosis. But us as human beings, we're a bit more complex at a mental level, I believe, than nature. I think that human beings, we have our emotion that gets in the way. Nature runs on pure instinct, right? The problem with us as human beings is that we don't intend most of the time to create a proper cycle for our lifetime in order to really realize who we are and let our light shine through. We don't. Somewhere along the line, we become unintentional and lose intent in our decision-making process, creating destructive cycles. Okay? But it does not need to be that way whatsoever. Become clear about what it is that you don't like. Okay? How did you get to this point that you are no longer happy with? What is it that you actually want? And you have to be harsh with yourself and say, what is necessary to get there? So that I can break the destructive cycle that I'm in to create the necessary, healthy cycle to become who I really am. It's not about who you want to be. Who you are is beneath all of the gunk, all of the ignorance you have accumulated through your life. And once you start to make the harsh, difficult decisions to do away with that ignorance, to do away with that gunk, to do away with that trauma, that's when things will begin to turn around. And future you is hugging you as you are doing that. Trust and believe. It is. We have to be careful when the decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis begin to feel a bit too easy. They can't always feel familiar, because the familiarity, that sense of comfort, is what is robbing you of everything that you deserve. Because it's all that you know. Of course, it's only natural for us to do these things because we don't know any better. It's more comfortable to sit with what you only know. It's much scarier to do otherwise. It's so much scarier. Because a lot of the times we think, am I capable? Am I worthy? Am I deserving? But this is the kicker. Once you realize that it is what you deserve and that you are worthy of everything and more, it becomes so much easier to make those difficult decisions. Okay? First, you have to realize what you don't like. How did you get here? What it is that you would like. How am I going to do it? And before you figure out how you're going to do it, you got to tell yourself first, I am worthy of all of it and more. Okay? We have this privilege to live this life as human beings on this earth, and you ought to take full advantage of it. Why not? Especially if, you can. And everyone can to a certain extent. We have to become intentional with the cycles that we perpetuate in our life. Do away with being unintentional. Do away with what's familiar. Sit with discomfort. Okay? You're gonna be okay. I know this is all that you've ever known. But I'm telling you. Difficulty now creates ease in the future. Ease in the present creates difficulty in the future. So which one is it gonna be? You know, and I'm not sitting here on a high horse or from an ivory tower. This is kind of a commentary to my own experience and to myself presently. You know, and having to make these difficult decisions are going to serve you in the end. They apply to all aspects of your life, whether it be dating, careers, friendships, relationships, internal battles. You know, excuse me. It can apply to so much. But begin to do away with what you have been doing for so long that you know is no longer serving you. And begin to do the difficult thing. Please begin to do the difficult thing and make those hard decisions. Your past self might not get it. Presently, your mind and your body is like, I don't know this, I don't know. But your higher self who's talking to you, that vision of yourself that you have, that is really you, it's telling you everything that you need to know. Stop listening to your ego. Listen to your heart. Listen to who you really are. You've not listened to for so long. Begin to listen to that. And do away with this idea that you have of yourself. Okay? Because this idea of future you, it's already here. And it's speaking to you from within. Listen to that. And do away with this person that you think you are. And realize what you deserve. Remember, good is simple, bad is complicated. Okay? And much of the complications come from poor decisions that are easy in the present. Because they are informed by our past behavior that we are familiar with. That only causes discomfort in the future. Have some discomfort now. And save yourself heartbreak. Preserve yourself. And grow. So yeah. I just thought I'd come on here and talk about that. I felt that it was very relevant to my life as of late. And I know this is something that I have struggled with, I continue to do, and that everybody does struggle with. Making those hard decisions. You know, do away with everything that is not serving you. Do away with everything that is toxic. Do away with everything that is harming you. Do away with it. And you might be a blank slate for a while. There might not be much there, but you'll begin to replace everything that you've negated with so much more and so much better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and leave a like and comment. Give me your thoughts. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your year. The new year is right around the corner. Happy holidays. Bye.